What the, what the fuck do you think I be doing in here?
Do it early. Get open, huh?
I don't need no groceries. I ain't got no money. I spent my last on my fucking insurance.
Mm.
Like it's shitty to go to the grocery store with $9. You feel me? What's up, y'all? This is Mel, and welcome to my Thursday night live. You have to excuse him with all that darn noise. Ow. I hope I could cut this. What up, Yaya and ya? How y'all doing? I just hope I can cut this with this knife. What am I doing? What up, April? I finally decided on a temporary vase for my bamboo plants. And while we talk, I was going to do that. You know, get the vase together and whatnot. I know y'all can't see me. I'm about to tell y'all what I'm doing though. Oh, that's working his nerve. Okay. What I did was I took the vase, I took this, I turned it over on there to cut it out, so see. And now I'm about to, if this crap allows me, I say that shit right because it does not. What up, Nita Sign? I'm cutting this, the shape of the vase out. Okay, it did okay. Still too big though, huh? So how y'all doing? What y'all up to? I'm gonna just shave it down a little bit till it fit on there, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, homeboy thought he was slick. But the other day, me and Terrell got some scissors on that ass. And we cut the worst pieces of hair off his face. Now I'm trying to figure out a way to get some clippers on that ass. They keep saying get him some more of them gummies and shit. But like I said, what if they make him paranoid? And we come at him with them clippers and he start fucking biting. That's not gonna be good. Cause yes, he is a fucking biter. That's why I don't fuck with him too much. And he's big. Now see, if he was one of them little pocket dogs, I'd probably fuck with him all day. But that motherfucker teeth fucking long as fuck. I know he a biter, but when he was little, every time he bit, I smacked the fuck out of him. Asked him what the fuck was his problem. I know he couldn't answer me back, but hey, it is what it is. And for all you motherfuckers, oh, that was just, why would you do him that? That was so rough. He's my dog. He's not, nothing is broken or bleeding. So I didn't do him shit like that. I was reading up the other day. You know why they stopped Caesar Milan's show? The dog whisperer. They say he was too fucking abusive. I'm like, bitch, this man dealing with... Now I feel dumb. Not about the Caesar Milan shit, but I'm going to explain to you why I just said that. I'm sitting up here trying to cut this perfect circle and all that good shit to go sit up on the top of here, right? When really all I needed to do was maybe cut it in half and use the half piece of that. Because I want my shits to be in the center like. And that's why I made this. And what I was going to do was I was going to put... that's going to be an eyesore. Oh, fucking well. Because I want them to be... You going to bed? Good night. Because I want them to be like cinemas. In this vase. I brought some pretty blue stones, but that just don't look good to me. So I went back and I brought some I don't think this shit is safe to be fucking with. What is this shit anyway? Foam for silk flowers. Do not expose to open flame. Who will be exposing them to open flame? But anyways, moving right along. Fuck that. What up, Miss Boosie? How you doing? I cleaned my rocks in here. Why the fuck they always keep the smallest knife? That's good. Yeah, the fucking sharpest around here. Shit don't be making no sense to me. How is the fucking smallest knife the sharpest knife? Anyways, you saw how that shit cut that top off there like... Yeah, I know. You good? That's good. I'm good too. Right, I don't even know where Keisha at. That's somewhat center. Now I hope that don't damage them. And we're not wasting no water around fucking here. I just did something I did not want to do. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, tomorrow is the 4th. What up, Janelle? How you doing? I was planning on going to the washer. Look, the 4th ain't nothing but another day to me. Sorry, folks. Today, it made history as being my number 2 fucked up day of the year once again. But it's all good. They put this fucking psychopath in the White House, and he's fucking up all kind of shit. Oh, there go. And I'm about to move them somewhere in the sunlight, though, because they done got lighter. I just wanted to stabilize them, so see, before I move them. Don't look at me crazy. Right? I ain't even use this shit. Hey, Keisha. What a fucking waste. Unless I cut out some little, no, that's a waste. Ain't nothing I can do with that. You know, they always say that shit. But I like the term myself. He who lasts the longest. These fools out here popping fireworks and shit. Fucking dumb motherfuckers out here shooting their guns and shit. This is one holiday, right? This is one of them holidays I do not enjoy. I do not enjoy none of those firecracker holidays. You'll think I've been to war or some shit. But the sound of them firecrackers and shit, man, you could miss me on that shit. Fourth of July, New Year's Eve, right. And I kid you not, at one time I used to love the hell out of that. Oh wow, I see it. But now, I guess it's an age thing, maybe. I used to love them M16s and blowing up the trash can and shit like that. And yeah, real tomboyish at that point. Um, or putting them in big fucking cans and just fucking covering it up and lighting it and running. And that can jump up in the sky. You are full of shit. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. These motherfuckers is just, look, I'm already fucking killing them, alright? Don't you judge me. I'm already killing them. And, I'm already, and I don't think it's just me killing them, because now they starting to get into the habit of talking about some fucking, hey, did you feed Joseph? Fucking mad at you if I fed my fish for. He's not like the dog. And even then, dogs can go days without eating. Fuck no. Only reason the dog don't, he gonna complain to him. He gonna let you know, hey bitch, I'm hungry. The fish let me know on the slick side too. Cause every time he see me, he come to the top. Bitch, how you know it's me? Fuck. You know what? I'm hoping my baby come this weekend, because we got some reviews that I need to get up out of the pocket, so see. And, and I'm trying to get that shit out the way. Because the longer it sit there, the more I be like, fuck it all, and won't throw it all away. Nowhere to fucking lie. And, yeah, I have no plans for the 4th. That boy crying about mosquitoes outside. No fucking word of lie. They got a mosquito right there on the table. I knew that bitch was gonna escape. Man, last night it was so hot in here. I don't know who. Well, I'm gonna take the fall for that one. I didn't turn the air down when I went to bed last night. And I guess everybody else was loving the temperature in here. But I do not like waking up sweaty. And I woke up this morning and I realized I didn't even have the cover on none last night. That is something I don't do. It got to be some kind of cover. You was a dick. Oh, that was funny to you? All right. How the fuck you gonna say some shit like that and most days you up in this bitch crying, oh my God, it's just so cold in here. Won't y'all cut off the air? Cut it off? Turn it down maybe, but not cut it off. Man, I didn't even realize tomorrow was the 4th of July. Wow. Right? I would love a cold front. I was like, shit. It is just too... I don't know what the weather is. I have not... I hear them complaining about it, but me personally, I have no idea. Fuck. I was talking to one of them yesterday, and it took him to make me realize, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. What the fuck you talking about? I wanted to curse him out, dude, but I was like, wait, you're right. I didn't go nowhere. But who cooking tomorrow? No, indeed not. It's too fucking hot for that. No. It is too hot. Look, we are already pushing 100. And for me to go put on some more... No barbecue. Let me go slow for you. It's too hot for my taste. I am not going to be out there barbecuing. I'm kind of pissed off that I got to go wash. And fuck, I hope they open tomorrow. Hey!
Yeah.
The washer open tomorrow?
Yeah.
They ain't had no sign closed on the 4th of July?
I don't think so.
What you mean?
These people not open tomorrow.
How you know? How you know? What the fuck that mean? The 4th of July don't carry no fucking weight around here for holiday closings. Right, Miss Boosie? If shit closed on the 4th of July, why you could go to a restaurant? My nose. I guess I need to start putting my sprays up my nostrils again. Man, this shit here. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to wait till later. Shit, she need to blow it right on down this way, too. I would enjoy a 10 degrees drop right about now. What I'm looking for, I know somebody gonna be. I'm looking for. Oh, that's nice you doing that crab ball like that. So we doing a 4th of July crab ball on you. That's good. Hey, come here.
Come in.
Right. What up, Chatterboo? Put put that in the refrigerator. Yeah, I got to get my spray. Yeah, that. And give me that cup right there. Thank you. Oh, I didn't have any plans together for the 4th. You know, it was, don't you judge. I didn't even realize tomorrow is the 4th.
I didn't know you don't get all people pop the fireworks.
I don't know. Hey. Come here. Come here. A red, white, and blue. Out the freezer.
Oh.
He talking about how you didn't know all these people popping fireworks. I barely hear him. Oh, that wasn't no fireworks right there.
No, what's it? Going off like this? Nope, that ain't no fireworks.
Them boys be tripping back there. I've been slowly like, look, I lived here 10 years. And don't you judge me by what I'm about to say. Right, I'm tired of hearing it too, and I ain't even hearing it. I'm hearing the fucking gunshots. All I can say is thank God I ain't in the neighborhood I used to be in.
Oh, Lord. Who you say?
Cause over there, man, it sound like them bitches would be going to war over there, like fucking Beirut and shit. And they be pulling out that big shit, sounding like tanks and shit. Thank you, here. Right.
Oh, here.
Ping Ping could kill your ass still.
Real quick. Link up eye.
He won't fucking crack. Ping Ping, these people ain't. Yeah, okay. I be glad. And you wanna know the fuckery of this shit? They gonna still be popping them the day after. They be ridiculous with that shit. Like, you did it the day before, you did it the day of. Do you really have to do it the day after like this? Fucking know how much you're gonna pop. Stop buying all that shit. Well, I don't know if they're doing no fireworks downtown tomorrow, but guess who won't be there? I'm not doing no fucking gathering. Nah, fuck that. I'm not about to be took out. I'm gonna say we about 11 miles away from downtown. Cause that's what Uber tells me. And if we, I don't know if, no, we can't see it from our house, but like if we go to the corner and make a right, we could see them. If we go like the next block over, Matter of fact, we got a whole view of the Delhi skyline from right here. We live south of the city, and pretty much dead center. So, you know, we get a pretty good skyline of downtown. But, nah, I'm good. Y'all heard about that shit in Chicago? I was like, wow. Something like 14 people injured and like 4 of them dead. I was like, God damn. Oh, all right. I guess I'm gonna have to send Curtis to scope it out for me then. Nope, still too hard. Fuck, they got their freezer on. What is this? Well, ain't that something? Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Miss Boosie. Thank you, Nita. Nita sign. What up, Libra? How you doing? So what you doing for the 4th? Man. Yo. You remember my dead plant? The one I was showing you that just had fucking 1 leaf on that bitch? But I would not be asking you a question. Not one thing. I feel you. What up, Mika? How you doing? I'm yeah, I'm not doing fucking nothing either. They want me to barbecue, but guess what? How the fuck can you barbecue with no charcoal? And how the fuck you want me to get out there and barbecue in all that goddamn heat? I'm saying this shit, but I think I do have some apple charcoal. What you disappointed about? That hole. I need to get me a mirror for my dresser. Then again, I don't even know if I want a mirror in my room. Right. Bonnie is Miss Boosie. That's not her name. She on her sister's account. Oh well, shit happens. I think I got some really long tongues. And I think what I'm gonna do is tomorrow or later on I'm gonna clean them holes off somewhat, but then this is a plant. Um, I'm I'm gonna clean them off, and I'm gonna take some of them stones out there. Any of y'all got plants? Okay, what kind are they? What two do you have? Yeah, I understood. You want ferns and you got cactuses. Oh, such a prickly plant. uh, but I understand. I understand wholeheartedly. Um, this shit working on my nerves because it's like a third person on my nose. It's like if I look that way, I can see the motherfucker clear. Everything's just like, hey. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mika. Don't be surprised, but I'm thinking about cutting it. I don't know if I want to cut it all off, or do I just want to cut a part off, or do I don't know. I just don't, I do know I want to cut it, though. I need to, one of them plants I got from HEB, it really need to be transplanted because oh, mother-in-law, that's the snake tree, right? I tried to get my sister to give me a money tree, a money plant, but she didn't give it to me. That's a succulent, right? Or do you have the weeping money tree? The bamboo one, I think. Okay, yeah, the mother-in-law is a snake plant. I want one of them too. I want one of them, and I want a spider plant. And I think that's going to, like, round out my collection. My succulent that only had one leaf, though, it grew a new sprout on it. And it's like, bitch, don't you count me out. Don't you do that. I like, all right, bitch, I won't. My sister told me that bitch will come back. All right. So you got that weeping one. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a green thumb like that when it comes to house plants either. But I can plant a garden though. But when it comes to house plants and shit like that, I think the problem is that I can't eat them. I am. I was like, look at, because you know, oh, you found it at Home Depot. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to go. You know, Lowe's had a whole list of shit too. I'm going to go look at Lowe's first. Because I was looking for some plant. I don't know what plant it fucking was. I don't remember. But Lowe's popped up a lot. And I was like, you know what? I have gotten a couple of plants from Lowe's. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that little bitch was like, don't you count me out, you motherfucker, you. I'm still around. And you know that other one, I have not watered them in a while. And I am just so fucking tempted. You just don't fucking know. But my sister told me, no, it's going to tell you when it need to be watered. And I'm like, how, bitch? What the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to understand the signal? Like, I ain't part plant, bitch. I don't know how that work. Right. That's how, okay, the plants that I done moved already to my room, that's how I gauge how I monitor it. I watered them. Don't you judge me. I dig my whole finger in the dirt. When I say my whole finger, I put it in there at least up to the knuckle to feel the moistness of all the soil. And I don't use the same hole every day because, it might have dried out or some shit. Still have not put the plant food in there, but I did buy some plant food from Walmart that's a liquid. And I don't think it's meant to feed all my plants because I think they said it's ready to use. I'm not sure, but it's just a little pack. It was like $1 and some change. So I got that. And I don't know which plants I want to feed, but I don't think I'm going to feed my ginger because shit that I eat, I normally don't put them chemicals and shit on it. Whatever chemicals they getting it from the dirt and whatnot. And yeah, they getting chemicals from the dirt because some of that dirt come with food in it already. I'm gonna throw this candle away. The other day I almost set myself on fire fucking with this candle. Don't you laugh. I'm not gonna say myself per se. I knew I lit the candle, but when you light a candle and it been lit a long time and time go by and there's no big flame or no big scent from it, you kind of like, huh? All right. And so, somebody, or me, it might have been me, who had the paper towel over the fucking flame. And when I realized what the fuck was going on, I kind of like moved it. I don't know why I kept these. Then I didn't even clean them. I normally clean them when I keep them. But I have like, I want to say 2 whole containers of this. Well, not like this, but just like the pills point blank. Yeah, because I know. Right. Bed and Beyond almost got me. Because they got a candle that I love, but it only comes in candle. And I'm like, ain't nobody got time for like no motherfucking candle. I don't, I myself am thinking of creating that own scent, that scent for myself because, how hard can it be? It's fucking coconut and vanilla. You just add a couple of drops and I guess you there, right? A drop here, a drop there till you get the smell you want, right? Well, probably more than a drop. But pretty much that's the way to I'm going to do that and I'm going to make enough scent to go. Oh, no. No, I like candles for a little bit more than that, but I understand where you're coming from. Right, that's why I don't like these type of candles. I don't do the glass containers. What is this? Redwood Pine. Yeah, well, that day we went to Bat and Body Works. We lose. That day when we went to Bat and Body Works, like I said, I was window shopping. I wasn't expecting to buy shit. And cause it be who the fuck that is creeping down that hallway? Oh, that was your ass. I know I heard somebody. They be trying to play with my fucking mental. You didn't hear nothing. Bullshit, motherfucker. But like I said, I have not smelt that one yet. But I guarantee you, that candle I liked, if they had a wallflower or a spray, I'd have brought that shit. But they didn't, so I just left it alone. Then Bath Body Works want your firstborn child for a fucking candle. I was like, bitch. Well, do you have it smaller than this then? Because that candle, I believe, it was on sale that day. And that bitch was $15. I was like, what kind of fucking sale was this? $15 for a fucking candle? That bitch ain't even special. Champagne. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I ain't into candles like that. Wait. Yeah, I said that right. I don't like the fact that you have to monitor them, okay? I used to be a big candle person. Everywhere in my house you used to go, there was a candle. Till they started fucking writing all these goddamn reports about candles and your fucking health and shit. And I noticed that my candles was doing just what the fuck they was talking about. And I was like, oh no, bitch. Like this one. This one do that shit too. The black suit, call it what you want. You know what I'm talking about. And I kind of stopped. I used to have a candle in the bedroom, a candle in the living room, dining area, call it what you want. And I used to get them big candles. The fuck was I thinking? When you think of the shit that you used to do, it was like, that's just fucking crazy. Right? I don't think my fires, not fires. I don't know. Well, yeah, no. You know what? I'm talking that shit. I think what really made me fucking stop with the candles was two of my sons, I ain't gonna tell you which two, was in the fucking studio playing with the candles and they set the fucking carpet on fire. And instead of them bitches saying something to anybody, they just walked off. And I'm like, I'm fucking setting myself up to be fucking killed. So I think that's kind of what made me stop with the candles. And them two bitches set the carpet on fire. Ain't say shit, just walked off and closed the door. Thank the Lord, the third one was like, something suspicious about that. And went to go see what they was doing with his nose ass. Where the camera at? Right. Like it gotta be in the area of town I won't see. A lot of people like Bourbon Street. I'm not interested in Bourbon Street. Show me something else. Show me MLK and Simon Boulevard. Show me fucking MLK and Claiborne. Show me fucking MLK and St. Charles. Right. Oh, and if you don't know, I'm hollering out areas of where I'm from. Oh, wow, what the fuck is that? They're letting bitches go with them fucking guns. Go sit your bitch ass down, sir. You live across the street from an old folks' home. What if one of your bullets come down and kill them fucking old people, man? How you gonna feel about that shit? Oh, well, they shouldn't have been standing there, huh? That old bitch shouldn't have went to bed that early. You know, motherfuckers say all kind of shit. All right. I'm saying that shit. But they had a dude who was involved in a drive-by somewhat. I'm going to say somewhat. And he gave himself up. But I think he gave himself up because he knew his days of freedom was gone. Because he killed a prominent Houston real estate agent. All right. Oh, I don't have YouTube Live, but I know a bitch who do. Close by. I might be able to get this. And they think they slick in this bitch. I'm to the point, I'm gonna just say fuck this, and I'm gonna find me a cheap ass or I'm gonna up my phone bill. But this whole house Wi-Fi shit got to end. Every fucking thing on the damn Wi-Fi. The computer, everybody phones, everybody tablets, all the TVs. I'm like, wow. Okay. I'm gonna look when I get off of here. Wanna know some fuck shit? The other day I was in my room and I looked for my laptop where I know I left it, and that bitch wasn't there. Cause I want to start using that bitch and getting familiar with it, because I'm trying to be doing something by fall. So, and I think hybrid is best for me. But I'm saying all that shit. Me to shit on fucking the the internet. And I didn't know they offered all those free fucking courses that they offer on the internet. Um, I guess I'm gonna just have to go ahead on and. What man with the last wishes? What you talking about? What month is this? July. Yeah, I got 5 more months. He dropped $50,000 from a helicopter in Detroit. What, he trying to kill people? I got these incense that I brought from the smoke shop. They was right here. Motherfuckers like to touch. Wow. And they call citrus something. But them bitches off the chain. And I tried to go find and see if somebody had the oil. Wouldn't you know it, they didn't. But them hoes is off the chain. Nah. No, do not use soap. They tell you use soap so that they can throw up and all that good shit. But as time go on and I've learned about cleaning them myself and cooking them, the soap don't do nothing but kill them. Yeah, I know who Dame Dash is. Or you wanted to clarify the mukbanger. Oh, I ain't know about, I didn't. Fuck if. I don't know. Don't you think it would have just been better or easier if he had just put like a certain amount of money in envelopes and passed out the envelopes instead of causing some kind of bullshit like that? And then, Lord, the cost of fucking renting a helicopter. That could have been money you gave somebody. Yeah, you do wash them, but you don't wash them with soap. Because they're a freshwater animal. I had to realize that shit. And when you putting soap on them, you're killing them. I rinse mine just with water. It's bad enough we putting tap water on them, all right? So, because tap water in its own is its own motherfucking trove of fucking problems. Fuck. Oh, and here's why I asked the question about the plants. How do you water your plants? Yeah, that's what I do. I don't put salt in them, though. I used to. Because that's what I was taught. But in their defense, they didn't leave it soaking in the fucking water. Which kind of... Okay. No, I'm talking about the water. You use the hose. You go out there with a bottle of water. You got your watering can. How you water them? You want to hear some crazy shit? I had a dog who I water mine with fucking bottled water. Don't judge me. And I feel if you're gonna water them with tap, if I was going to water them with tap, I would let that water sit a day before I use it on my plants. Cause there's so much shit. Cause there's so much shit. They be looking at me like, bitch, you putting a bottle of water on a plant? Yes, bitch, I am and will. And that's what I do. Even the water I spray on them. Don't judge me. Don't you just judge me. I I think right. I think my problem with my plants is I give them too much attention. And that's why they were dying. So now I gotta figure out what to do with my time that I was fucking around with these plants and shit, giving them water every other day or so. Um, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard not to water them every day or every other day. I have a bottle of water sitting right there by 'em, full, and I'm like, bitch, you can't put that on them plants. You won't kill them? Go ahead, put it on there. And I'd be like, bitch, you know I don't want to do that. I feel like it's... uh, that one over there, though, it got room. I don't know if I was overwatering it or if it's overgrowing the pot. Because I can't see down in there, but I don't see no roots sticking out the pot yet, so it's good. You know, they be ragging my incense, talking about ha ha ha, you burning them incense and shit, and it smell like soap. Well, bitch, y'all don't... Oh, wow. Fuck no, I rinse my leaves off. Don't judge me. It's called Citrus Safari. And they be telling me, oh, that shit smell like soap. What's wrong with that? I'm gonna have to go buy me another pack of this shit. Maybe two and get it out the way. Cause I think this is a scent that be gone. I be like, they're selling them big old incense sticks. But I don't do them big old incense sticks no more. See that soot coming off of that? See, now it's burning fucking grill. White. I fuck. Now I can't go wash till Sunday. Well, it is the summertime. I might just make it. I hate going to the wash and all them children being there. You mean to tell me you couldn't get your fucking 15-year-old to watch your 4 and 2-year-olds? Motherfuckers work on my nerves with all that dumb shit. That's not their child. They can't do this and they can't do that. They shouldn't have to, and they should... Bitch, shut up. Everybody got a job in the family. That's what that was in my instance. This one right here, this red one, was in urine. Oh, y'all playing pussy around here. All right, bitches. They be getting mad because they be like, oh my God, why would you say that? Why would you say some of the shit you say around here? What you say led me to say what I said, and now it's a problem. But when you said that dumb shit you said, it was all good. But you think? Well, I guess you're right. And they be talking all that good shit. Back in the day, everybody had a job in the family, regardless of your age. And what thing? What thing on your side? You know what? I don't even want to know. Oh. Motherfuckers is fucking up the family. They saying they doing that shit to keep families intact. No, y'all bitches doing that shit to keep them, to disrupt the family. Man. They be up in here in the morning. Have you fed Joseph yet? Y'all won't do the easiest fucking job. Motherfucker, how hard is it to put 5-6 pieces of fucking fish food in a bowl and keep it moving? And that motherfucker, he's selective, dude. He really prefer to eat his food from the top. And I got 2 different types. And some sink and some don't. But I think the sinking ones are the good ones. He in this tank back there. Not here. Right over here. You see? Over there in the corner. I cut the light off on him. Because he be doing some weird shit up in that tank. And I be wondering if he be doing that because I got the light on him. His ass be balled up in the corner. And I'm like, I ain't never seen no fish do that. He like, bitch, because I'm Siamese. But my other beta, my female, Anna she didn't do no shit like that. He literally goes right down there. You see that orange part by that fish food? and goes in that corner and balls up. Matter of fact, that's where he at now. If you can see that right down there in the bottom, that's him. That's him right there. Now when I cut on that light, he gonna move. Maybe he hungry. I don't know. Maybe that's his signal for feed me, bitch. I don't know. Cause that bitch goes in that bottom and he curls up, and I was like, Keisha, look at that shit. The first few times I saw him do that shit, I thought he was dead. But then when I cut the light on or tapped the tank, he moved like, bitch, why you woke me up, ho? Is an algae eater. They call him Pocossamus. And there are two different kinds. I want to get one of them, but I don't know. Because I don't know if he going to fucking tolerate somebody else in his space. That's why I wanted to get a snail. Because the snail does just what the same thing the algae eater does. It eats all... I'm not going to say it's going to necessarily fight it, but it's going to aggravate it to death. But I don't think so, because them little ones, they're aggressive. They're aggressive, so they probably be in there fighting each other. Kissing fish. Don't judge me. That didn't smell like I thought it would. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. I want to get a bigger tank. Not only for him, fuck no. Back in my day, I liked them aggressive fish. I was fucking 12 years old with a fucking set of convicts. And then one of my convicts I got from my brother, and he swore to God, is a crossbreed. It will not breed. And I was like, well, that's good, because, goddamn, I cut myself. No, I didn't. It felt like it. I nicked myself. But he gave me his convict, a convict that bred from his, that was bred from his black female and his albino male. And he swore to God, that fish sterile. You'll never get fish out of that motherfucker. Man, I come up in there one morning and I look. He said, oh, it's going to lay eggs, but ain't nothing going to happen from it. I looked, them eggs was there. I was like, Then he was like, ain't nothing going to happen. You doing all that for nothing? He's a fucking lie. I had a whole fucking tank of them old fucking half-breed ass fucking convicts in my convicts. I had a black female before I got that one from him. And he gave me, wait. I had the black female from him. No, from my understanding, them seahorses take a lot to fucking grow. I ain't got time for all that shit. You gotta have it at the perfect temper and the perfect salinity. And no, I don't have time for that shit. I did send off for the sea monkeys though. Well, no, not me personally. My brother. And at that time, we was all still in the same bedroom. So, even though that was technically his bedroom. Yeah, because when we moved, we weren't used to not sleeping with each other. And they'll put us in our bed at night. But during the night, me and my sister would get up and go get in his bed. Well, not in his bed. We gave him his space. We climbed up in the top bunk and went to bed up there. Yeah, that happened for a long time. For maybe a couple of years. Let me think. Yeah. At least a year and a half. Me and my sister slept with my brother. They was like, y'all got the big room and y'all going in that little condo of a room with him? Bitch, you do know we used to sleeping in the bed together, right? You do know we got that connection, like, right? Like, and I think that was my brother beef. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to be all in the same room afterwards. That one number Brian. They ain't do shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you now. I hated doing projects with my brother, and here's why. Yeah, I had a brother. He I can't tell you nothing about him, dude. The last time I saw my brother was in 2014. And that's when we went to court. And that was the last time I ever saw my brother. But anyway, my brother had a thing for starting projects, and then where he got to where he wanted to be with it, he just let it go, right? And that's how we ended up losing the birds. That's how we ended up. Ain't no problem. I'm good. That's how we ended up losing the birds. That's how we almost lost the fish tanks. That's how he killed his snake. You know, he's weird. If he electronics to living things, okay? See, he's the reason we got the birds, okay? Because my grandmother, us, I don't know how the fuck we really ended up being a bird family, okay? But I know he had something to do with it. Because the boy bird we had was named after him. The birds was named Daryl and Darlene. That was their name. And we had them bitches for a while. When I say a fucking while, for years, for a couple of years, a few years. And I'm trying to remember who died first. I don't know who died first, but one of them bitches died, and about 3 months later, the other one died. And so that closed our chapter on the birds, okay? And my grandma didn't do birds like, look, she brought my cousin one because my cousin wanted one. That bitch flew out the fan. So at that point, my grandma just got rid of the cage. We ain't doing that shit no more. But before the birds, we had the fucking cat. We got that because of fucking him. He brought that bitch. That's why that bitch name was David. Don't ask me what it was about him and the name David. Oh, wow. Kind of narcissist if you think about it, but behind your middle name? Yeah, because he did not like being Junior. Okay. We got David because of him. We had David. How long we had David? We didn't have David too long. Because my mama wasn't putting up with no animal in her house that did not listen. And she kicked his ass out, literally. And I kid you not, when she kicked him out, we did not see him ever again. Like his life was so bad with us. And that's why when I got Sweetness, I think Sweetness was like my 6-bit change from that bitch. Because I didn't get Sweetness, all right? Sweetness was my ex-fucking cat that was not there when I was living there, okay? But Sweetness, that bitch only listened to me. But I was not doing them. I was not doing her what everybody else was doing her, okay? And I'm not even going to say that she listened to me. She gave me my respect in my area because she knew I was the bitch feeding her, okay? And before I came back, so say, them bitches was feeding the fucking cat baloney. I was like, what kind of fucking bullshit is this? A bag of cat food ain't nothing but a fucking $1. That was back in the day. You used to be able to go to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. You remember Meow Mix used to come in that little box? That shit used to be $1. I'm like, man, this shit a whole fucking $1 and y'all feeding this fucking cat baloney. Fucking bitch got the runs and shitting everywhere. What the fuck wrong with y'all? They were people that should not have had well, no. They are people who should not have had a cat. They didn't even set up the bitch a litter box or nothing. And Sweetness, I don't even know why the fuck I named her Sweetness. Because that bitch was pure D demon. That bitch, you know, we would chill and hang out and whatnot. And people would be in our living room getting their hair done and all that shit. You know how when you shake out the hair and you lay it down so it just be out straight and all that shit for when you braid and you just grab a piece and keep going? We had a big like recliner, right? I don't remember which which woman was doing hair. But she had the hair on the back of the recliner hanging down so that when she was braiding, she could just reach and grab a piece. Right, Mika? So she set up her hair. She was like, okay, girl, come on, let's get started. No fucking word of lie. It was like Sweetness heard that shit and it meant go. That bitch, she already had a knack for fucking running up and sitting on top of the curtains, okay? And I used to get mad at her for that shit. Pissed off. Cause they were custom curtains, like they were already in the house when we rented the house. And they had, you know how they have them thick ass fucking, what they call them bitches? The rack that they hang the curtain on, it was like that. And they had the big old custom, them big ass curtains that open like that and shit. That's the kind of curtains it was. And that bitch used to run up and sit on the top of the curtain and be looking down at everybody and shit like that. I'd be like, bitch, I see it. I know it's on your mind, but you better leave me the fuck alone. Man, That girl had that hair like that. Sweetness was in the corner though. She was down there looking like that. Man, that bitch, when I say she fucked up all that hair, they was mad as fuck with Sweetness. I was like, look, bitch, I'm gonna go put you in the room till these people fucking leave. But, uh, when I was giving her time out though, when time out time came, let me tell you what they used to do. They used to put her under the sink. Now when she was a kid, she didn't mind that shit. But as she got bigger, she like, bitch, this ain't enough room. This ain't enough room for me. And I don't know how it wasn't enough room. We took all the shit from under the sink. But I'm trying, no, it was a double, I don't know, the bitch just didn't like it no more. And people was like, you want me to go to the bathroom with that cat in there? Yeah. She ain't gonna get to you. Fuck. If it make you feel better, we'll tie the doors. But yeah, you couldn't let that hoe out like that around people. She was not good with company, okay? And after Sweetness, I was like, I swear to God, I've told this story a few times. But that cat, we moved in the middle of the night while she was in heat and lost. She was outside. And when we moved in the middle of the night. Don't judge me. And one day we went back over there to check our mail. You know how you go check your mail in your previous residence and all that shit? And the woman came outside. She said, hey, you know, right after y'all left, y'all cat came back home. I went, what? She said, yeah. She said, I took her in because I have cats and I didn't want to, and I knew y'all might come back and y'all might want y'all baby back. I was like, oh, that was so nice of you. She said, but really, I want her. She done had some kittens. I let y'all get 2 of them because we had 2 boys. So we like, okay, well, that's a cool deal. Because at that time when we went to go look about mail and whatnot, we had found us another house at that point. And so I'm going to say it was the cat's whole pregnancy and maybe a month. So like 3 months. So we sitting there, we talking and blah, blah this and blah, blah that. All right then. Now here's my fuckery. Bitch, if you knew you didn't like cats, why the fuck is you torturing all us with a fucking cat? And this time, bitch, you got 2. Okay. But anyway, we got the 2 little cats. But when we went in there, and my little stepson at the time, he went, hey, Sweetness. That bitch looked at him like that. That back came up, her claws went like that. That bitch took off running. Them people was like, I don't know where she's at. We can't find her. We're like, it don't matter. She wasn't a part of the deal no way. But that cat was like, bitch, I'm not ever going to be part of y'all deal ever again, bitch. Don't come here looking for me, bitch. Bitch didn't even care about her babies. She was just like, don't fuck with me. Which I can't blame her because after she was gone, motherfuckers was bold enough to tell the stories about what they used to fucking do her. And let's just say Sweetness had a hard road. That's why she was fucking over all them bitches besides me. Cause I wasn't doing all that shit. And one day that motherfucker told me, he said, yeah, that bitch bit me and I grabbed her and I smacked her ass on the ceiling. What bitch? Yeah, I stood back like that and I threw that bitch up and she hit that ceiling and she bounced down and she ran off. I went, well, goddamn. And I don't think that she bit him. He just didn't like the motherfucker. Because he didn't like the motherfucker got her from. But, yeah. Then after we got rid of the cat, we didn't have a pet for a while. And then my daddy decided, right. Yeah, he did all that. And that was one of the things I'm going to say. Okay, that little bitch was fucking working that cat over. And I was like, bitch, you know that's kind of like, that's cruelty, bitch. I can't even say that's borderline. That's like one day, I went in there and I went to get something out the freezer. And the fucking cat was in the freezer. And I had to wonder how long the bitch had been in the freezer. Because most animals that's trapped in a box and you open that box, they gonna jump out that bitch. That motherfucker ain't jump out that bitch. That bitch waited for me to get her. So I wonder how long that bitch had her in the freezer. They used to do all kind of fucked up shit to that cat. And I think that's why that cat didn't, well, I know that's why that cat didn't like them. And, but I couldn't get down with her walking on my countertops. When we was in there, she wouldn't walk on the countertop or nothing like that. But when we wasn't in there, and I'd be like, this bitch was on my countertops again. And they'd be like, how the fuck you know? I say, look at her fucking feet print. And they'd be like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Because you know that cat litter leave that chalk on their feet. And so, I don't think cats are my animal either. I'll feed them outside and all that shit. But we're not doing the house cat. Look, bitch, don't even come up and rub up on me, bitch. My mama and them, we experienced cats one more time with my mama, but those were outside cats. And, yeah, we could do all kind of shit with them outdoor cats, except the mama. I don't remember what her baby's name was, but she had 3 of them hoes. And all of them used to sleep on our porch. But, yeah, I'm not really no cat person. My grandma had cats. We was like, put them bitches up. My uncle was mad about that shit. He said that little bitch wanted them fucking cats. Then she gonna fucking holler about she fucking afraid of them. And I had to take them bitches. I was like, you could have just gave them back to the woman who gave them to y'all. Ironically, his girlfriend had gave them the cats. I don't even know what happened to them cats. Who knows fucking with my uncle. That bitch has had a cruelty streak against animals since he was a child. My mama always talk about one of her brothers got a scar on his lip. Because he kicked my dog down the step and I cut his ass with some scissors. Oh. Gotta watch what I do around this crazy bitch. She done already knocked me out. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. I just was like, Then he kicked Prince down the steps, broke Prince's back. He didn't die, but he might as well have. Then he had them cats up there. That man was through. I want to say he had a snake or something. I know he had that husky. He got rid of that husky. Just where he found that bitch on the street, he went brought it right back to where he found it. I said, that's crazy. Because he didn't like that my grandma would let us fuck with the dog when he wasn't there. Which I don't blame him, because the only person that dog had been around like that was him. And he found him as an adult. Who knows what they had to go through together, for them to be together, so see. And what I mean by that is, when you find dogs, strays, they might not take to everybody. They might be a one-man dog, so see. But I don't know if y'all know, Huskies got a thing for mauling kids and shit like that, because they have a higher prey drive than the pit bull, and that's why Huskies maul kids more than pit bulls. People always, oh, he's fine. No. I hate when people tell me that shit about these dogs. Oh, you can come on, he's fine. No, bitch. You gonna have to get that bitch. Put that bitch on a chain, or put him up in a room somewhere, or you hold on to that motherfucker. Because I've learned, your dog fine with you, but that bitch ain't gonna be fine with me. And that's part of why I don't adopt adult pit bulls. Because you don't never know how they were trained. If they were trained, if they got fucking issues and shit like that. Because I kid you not, my dog, people would have just been, oh. But when that bitch felt like she was on her job, you better not fuck with her. She'll let you play with her and all that. No, well, Kane would, not Snow. Snow was an evil bitch. Yeah, Snow was evil as she wanted to fucking be. That's why I say, but then again, I can't say that about, because her brother and sister did come play with us. I just picked her because she was the mean bitch. And I knew she was mean. That bitch, her brother and sister ran out to play with us and shit like that. That hoe went sat in between the bushes in the window and was just watching us. I said, I want that one. That man looked at me, you want that one? I said, yeah, I want that one. He was surprised as fuck. I think he was planning on keeping her though. Because all three of them was white that he had left. But she was more white than them. Like, Snow only had the blue patch on her nose. And what that other part was. What that other piece of blue was on her. Who that? Look, Snow had that blue on her nose, right? Where that other piece of blue was? A spot on her face or something?
Somewhere.
Right, somewhere. I know she had a patch of blue somewhere.
I get 3 peppers.
They in a joke. But her brother was white and brindle like the mama. And the sister was white and black. I should have brought the two sisters. But I found out when I started breeding, you don't necessarily want to you don't want 2 little meats. Because they always going to have beef. And that ain't no fucking lie. They always going to have beef. Look, I sold Buster to my partner. And I kept Scrappy. I want to say they was like 6 months old. And my friend was like, blah, blah, this, blah. He was talking mucho shit. And I was like, you don't really want that, because Scrappy always, why you think I call him Scrappy? He said he made all them bitches sit down and listen to him. And he was the last one born. And so I was like, yeah, I brought Scrappy over there. He like, all right, a buster. Man, I said, I ain't gonna bet, because this ain't my thing. They still puppets do. And I'm telling you, that boy ain't gonna fuck with Scrappy. He didn't. He was mad as fuck. He was like, how you get him like that? I said, I ain't doing shit. It's in the blood. But Scrappy, even though he was the smallest born and the last born, Scrappy he ain't play with them bitches. They always was testing him. But I guess he was like, bitch, I'm the alpha. This bitch said I'm the one she keeping. All the rest of y'all bitches getting the fuck away from here. It's gonna be me. That's crazy. And I used to tell him that shit almost every day. I ain't tell it to him like that, but that's what I told him. You gonna be mine. Right, he was. I miss him too. I used to tell him every day. Day one. Even when he couldn't hear. I picked him up. I was like, you gonna be mine. I told Keisha that. Keisha was like, I said, yep, we gonna keep him. You did. You did. You did. It was. It is. Man, I don't even know if my watermelon is still fucking good. We had guests Sunday, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know what's in it. I gotta go back and look at it. But the drink I want to make, I want to muddle some mint and some watermelon, and I want to put some rum in it. I guess I have to go get. Oh no, Keisha got a sparkling water for her birthday. Yeah, I said it, and yes, I will use it. I don't care how you feel about it. Because I know you backed up the nerve. That's mine. I don't give a fuck. Or now she calling for it. I'll still go in her room and take it. That's what she don't understand. And, because the last drink I used, I put sparkling water in it. It was rum, lime, and sparkling water. It could have used a simple syrup. I might make a simple syrup, but if I do, I like to take my shit past simple. So it's probably going to be mint flavored, so I don't have to muddle the mint into my drink. But yeah, we gonna play with it. We gonna play bartender. Oh wow, y'all could have told me it was this damn late. The 4th of July. I got one firecracker from last year. I think I'm gonna pop that mug. Oh, that was his bitch ass breathing out. The fucking nerve. Oh, fucking nerve of me like he can't breathe. Man, that's some shit. Yeah. Scrappy was, yeah. I wanna, oh wow. You talking about a mojito? Oh, you ain't got to put all that in there. Yes, it is mint. But here's the thing about the mojito. The mint is garnish, and you don't necessarily have to put it in there. I hit the wrong side. Thank you, Nita. And this a bitch. My phone updated, and in the update, they did some new and improved things. One side you swipe down is like the functions and shit like that. And you swipe the other side down is all your notifications and shit. Like, you bitches just ain't have nothing better to do, huh, bitch? You know, I don't know if y'all remember. Plant pieces fell off it. But look, where them pieces fell off it, they got new leaves. I planted the old ones in the dirt, they just never took. They just stay there and they die. I hope these take though. These last two I put in here. This one here, or this one dying. I don't know if this, right. Yeah, that's why I wanted it, because it's weird looking. It's alien-like type shit. Then if you look at the top, or that might be an indicator that they need to be watered. Let me feel the dirt. Oh, wow, that bitch is dry. Oh, yeah, that's dry. I might go ahead on and water it. Yeah, it's dry as fuck. But that might be an indicator. No, I have not repotted yet. That might be an indicator that it needs to be watered, because I don't. You can't. Do you see the pink tips on there? No, you don't. But when I don't know, it had pink tips on there. I'm gonna have to ask my sister how you know it need to be watered. See, this one got a pink tip, and that one, but they all supposed to have pink tips. I didn't repot it because I got them two in there that I'm trying to make grow. Now, if they don't grow, I'm gonna just go ahead on and repot it. Then they got this piece right here dying. Is he the indicator that they need water? Because he dried the fuck out. And he is part of the plant. I just pulled on him and he did not move. So he is. Is that an indicator that they need water? Because this dirt is dry. I haven't watered them in a while. Don't look at me like that. I'm not going to water it. I'm going to leave it alone. I think. This is the same pot my sister gave it to me in. This is not the one that needed to be transplanted. That might be, oh, fuck you, dumb shit. That's probably what was going on with the other plant that I thought I was overwatering. Ain't that a bitch? Because she did tell me when she gave it to me, she was like, you're going to have to repot one of them. Bitch was so funny about making me work. I have not given... Oh, well, I don't know if y'all got that video yet, so I'm not going to open my mouth. But that one over there, I don't know. I like want to water them, but then I don't want to water them. My fucking one I brought from Dollar General, the one I got from Dollar General, that bitch, part of it died. I gave it, I repotted it. I think I was overwatering. Right, they are. See this shit? This is gonna be a problem for me. You see where the water line at? That's gonna be a problem watering that. I'm gonna put it in my window though. That's why I put it in that skinny pot. Well, vase. I wanted to keep them together because they intertwine right there, you see? And I want them to keep growing like that. Yes, it is. I really don't. I was thinking about cutting them again and putting them in a smaller pot, all four of them together. But then I heard somewhere 4 is unlucky. Right, me neither. This is my first. Yeah, but you got to really be paying attention to it to see the damn water line. That's why I started with it so high. And if I keep watering it right there, it's going to grow roots from right there. He told me don't put it in dirt. But I know I done seen these motherfuckers in dirt before. But when I brought mine from him, he had it in a fucking styrofoam ice chest with just water on the bottom. Put me in the mind of flea market type shit. What the fuck is a Don Juan rose bush? Nah. Back in the day when my brother was into roses, I used to like the Morning Glory rose. It was like a purple, pinkish, blue fucking rose. And it, when it opened, you know how the commercial rose they sell you is like that? That one didn't open like that. That opened something like a tea rose. And, fuck. My grandma passed that one on. Definitely. Because that was her thing. And you better not fuck with her fucking rose bushes. We couldn't even play in the front yard. Because she didn't want nothing to happen to her rose bushes. And she wasn't trying to hear no accidents happened. The only thing we could do with our rose bushes is get a switch. And ain't nobody getting no switch off no fucking rose bush. Because them switches was thin like fucking rope. Those are the ones that hurt. All right. She had yellow roses, she had white roses, she had red roses, and I want to say pink. And that was her whole front yard. From the front gate to the middle gate. Because hers climbed too. And, yeah, that was right. You buy roses now, they don't smell like shit. You know, it puts you in the mind of roses smell like boo-boo. Now they do. Because of what they're doing to them to make them grow to get the quality that they think people want. I'm going to plant me I'm going outside tomorrow to water my garlic. I know nobody ain't watered it and it ain't rained in a while. I hope it's not dead. But I know a couple of days ago I was out there, it wasn't dead. So I'm going to go out there tomorrow and water it, probably in the morning. I know some of them was dying off, but what the fuck can I expect? He just put the whole fucking head in there. He didn't break them apart or nothing. Like, bitch, that was fucking 10 whole fucking garlic heads if you would have broke them apart. But it's okay. It's okay. My uncle gonna fucking send me pictures talking about, oh, look, I got my peppers to grow. And I didn't even do them nothing. I just cooked with them one day and I took the seeds and threw them in the dirt. Look at them. I was like, bitch, fuck you. Because my uncle, he one of my young uncles, which means, you know, when I was born, he was still a teenager. Well, he was a teenager because he the oldest of the last three. But, he used to hang out here a lot when he lived in Dallas. So we kind of got a different rapport, especially since, you know, I didn't know him back in the day. Well, I knew of him, but the few times that we met in passing, he didn't thrill me, okay? Because he was a sexist bitch. It was always, come on, boys, let's go do this. Come on, boys, let's go do that. And I'm like, you sure like them boys a lot, don't you? But no. What the fuck make you think right. And what the fuck make you think we don't want to go kart riding, you know? Fuck make you think we don't want to go to Celebration Station. Like, come on, bitch. But I put that aside. So, like I said, I didn't really know him growing up. So, we started our relationship as adults. Man, we be... Wow. He ain't talk to you first? That's fucking cool. Oh, you did? Didn't know. Welcome back. My daddy used to have a Japanese plum tree in our front yard. And that bitch got to so big to where one of the feeder branches was like that wide. And he got tired of it. He just got tired of it and took it down. I was like, what the fuck? I think really in actuality, he just didn't want the roots to fuck with the pipes. Or the house foundation or some shit like that. Wow. Yeah, motherfuckers is bull. Look here. My sons are working on my fucking nerves because they cracking all these jokes that they seeing on social media and shit like that. And I be telling them, why are you trying to take me to hell with you? You know, some of them jokes be, bitches, you serious? But I'm about to go. I've been doing this for 2 hours and 2 minutes, this thing see. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a good 4th of July. Have fun with your family and friends, but responsibly. Responsibly. Don't be running the fucking 4-wheeler with a big boy and shit talking about, boy, I watched this. Right. Night night. Y'all enjoy y'all folk. Y'all have y'all a good weekend. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all have a good one. Till next time, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. And I'm out. Good night, Janelle. Good night, Keish. Good night, Libra. And the other 5 of you who are in here. Oh, okay, good night, Miss Boosie. And the other 4 of you who are in here. Who choose to be wallflowers, I'm guessing. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Good night, Nita. Until next time, y'all, peace. Good night, Chiataboo. Yes, have a blessed and prosperous weekend. Yes. Can you get a shout out? Shout out to a walk in a fat woman's shoes. Thanks, Miss Boosie. All right then, y'all. Till next time, y'all. Peace. She said, can I get a shout out? Shout out to a walk in a fat woman's shoes. Later, y'all. Okay.